Hey man, what it is? This is Dean, and I am your host, and this is Cash App, man. $ Dean by any means. Y'all know the PayPal at Dean by any means. You see that heart with the $? Well, that's the super chat. You can press that at any time your heart desire. Please say it with me, y'all. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It is much appreciated, y'all. Wanted to speak about something that I know ain't nobody else gonna talk about, and that's okay. I've kind of figured out why all of these boxing content creators are pushing the narrative that they are pushing. And it makes sense. And I never sat back and thought about this until I talked to Boxing Hacker the other day. And I asked Boxing Hacker a question. Boxing Hacker, are you from America? No, Dean. Okay. Yo, I need y'all to do a little research for me. All your favorite content creators, find out their lineage. All your favorite content creators, find out where they come from. Find out where they family from, because I've done mine. Yeah, they may be from New Jersey. They may be from New York, Texas, Cali, Georgia. But no, where are you from? You know, I don't know why these guys are so anti-American, so anti-PBC, so anti-Black American fighter, especially because we were the only big names in the sport. And it shows time and time and time again, from Muhammad Ali to Mike Tyson, down all the way down to Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather. Your favorite boxing content creator is African. Shout out to my Africans. It's Jamaican. Shout out to my Jamaican. It's Haitians. Shout out to my Haitians. It's Puerto Ricans or wherever they are from. They are not. They don't come from descendants of slaves, so they don't mind coming in and letting Turkey pay them. They don't care about what it took to get boxing to this point. They don't care about the blood, sweat, and tears. They don't care about the Jack Johnsons of the world and how much people had to overcome just to box. I guarantee you, your favorite content creator is not all the way foundational Black American. I guarantee he's not. The only reason why they support Terrence Crawford as much as they support Terrence Crawford, because Terrence Crawford is fully Black American. The problem is Terrence Crawford don't act like it nor care about Black people. Terrence Crawford has no problem with Turkey as long as he getting his. Have no problem with that as well because they have no problem coming to America after we built this. Our family go through slavery, civil rights, all that, and then they come over here and get the job. So they don't mind what Turkey is doing because it feeds their agenda as well. And if you think, Dean, nah, that's too deep, Dean. It ain't that deep. Oh, it's not? Then why do Mexicans get behind Canelo, but not behind David Benavidez, not behind Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez? They Mexican too, right? Tell me what the difference is. Why Puerto Ricans don't get behind Edward Belonga or Shakur Stevenson the way they got behind Felix Trinidad? It's just a question. If what I'm saying is so far-fetched and just out of there. You want to know why? David Benavidez is Mexican, but he don't rep Mexico. He reps Phoenix. Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez is Mexican, but he's Mexican American who reps Texas, not Mexico. Canelo Alvarez is from Mexico. Well, Dean, what about Ryan Garcia? Real boxer, real Mexican, so-called Mexican fans, they don't like Ryan Garcia. Why? But I could tell y'all why. Y'all think it's not jealousy, but it is. Black American fighters, actually foundational Black American fighters, have dominated boxing for forever. Sugar Ray Leonard, Ray Robinson, Tommy Hearns, Marvin Hagler. The list goes on and on. Roy Jones Jr. The list goes on and on and on. So when you see a Gervonta Davis, they are jealous of his spot. So they have no problem being a tether in boxing the same way they do in corporate America, same way they do in the music industry, same way they do even in the labor industry. You think I'm lying? Look at the conversation online about all this ICE stuff and people wanting people attacking black Americans. Y'all next. No, we not. Where you going to send me back to? South Carolina? How you going to deport me? You don't even know where you picked me up from. The difference is they do. They know exactly where you came from. I'm trying to tell y'all. Well, Dean, what about Devinhaney? First of all, I don't think Devinhaney is fully foundational Black American. That's number one. You can always tell a foundational Black American by their facial features or their speech pattern. I knew Boxing Hacker was not from America from how he talks. I know that. My shout out to my guy Teach, and it's not no shot at Teach or anything, but I know my guy Teach is not from America from how he talks. So I don't expect them to have the loyalty to America and keeping boxing great in America that I would have, because they're not even from here. They don't care about that. And that's more of my bigger point. They do not care. The only people that care about American boxing is Americans. And white Americans would be more behind it, but they don't have enough good white Americans that box. So that's why white Americans aren't involved in boxing that much. So don't tell me your lineage and your nationality don't matter, because that's all we talk about. Great Mexican fighters, great Cuban fighters, great Puerto Rican fighters, great Black American fighters. Because the reason why y'all is such a difference, because the UK fighters, they don't just say I'm Black, they say I'm from the UK. They take pride in being from the UK. Go watch YouTube, go watch anybody who comes from the UK. They take pride in being from the UK. But it seems like us Black Americans is the only one that get attacked for taking pride about being Black American, about wanting sports here, about wanting boxing here. The problem is nobody else has a Michael Jackson besides Black Americans. Nobody else has a Michael Jordan. Nobody else has a Floyd Mayweather. Nobody else have a Prince. Nobody else has a Stevie Wonder. Nobody else has a Muhammad Ali. It's us. And that's why Kendrick's song went so popular. They are not like us. They're not. Your favorite boxing content creator is African. He's Jamaican. He's something that's not from here. He's Creole. He's something. And that's why he's okay with it not staying here, because he's not from here. His family is not from here. His family did not help build here. Your favorite boxing content creators, 50 years ago, when boxing was still alive and well, their parents weren't even here yet. So why would they have loyalty or care that a boxing matches is not in America and they in Saudi Arabia? They was never loyal to the Black American boxing fan base to begin with. And that's the reason Gervonta Davis get hated the way he gets hated. That's the reason. And just ask yourself, y'all, go look at who's hating on him, and then ask yourself, what lineage do they come from? Just a question. Before anybody get offended or feel no type of way, just fact check me. You could think it's a coincidence. Number one rule in being a detective: detectives aren't allowed to believe in coincidences. You shouldn't either. So that's why they ride turkey nuts so hard, because they don't mind somebody handing them a bag. They don't know what it's like to build anything. They even came in this boxing content creating space after foundational Black Americans was doing it. Oops, did I say that? So before any of you get up here and y'all be like, dang, it ain't that deep, just do your research. and then come back to me and tell me it's not that deep. Go find me a channel. Just do this for me. That's not foundational Black American. Roz Podcast, foundational Black American. Knockout Boxing, foundational Black American. For non-sports international boxing, foundational Black American. Dean by any means, foundational Black American. 2 cents boxing, I'm pretty sure, foundational Black American. Jab Queen boxing, foundational Black American. Maybe it's a coincidence, maybe it's not. Then go watch the channels who are anti Gervonta Davis and PBC and Al Heyman and Black American fighters. They love Lomachenko. Y'all already know what this is, though, right? Dean, by any means. And I'll holler at y'all.